today we're going to draw the Heat Miser from Year Without a Santa Claus. So let's get our marker, and what we're going to do is start off by drawing a little oval on its side right in the middle of my page. And then I'm going to go in next to that and draw kind of another oval on its side to the left. It's a little eyeball kind of looking down. His eyes are going to be so small we're not going to draw the little highlights in there like we usually do. I'm going to go in and draw one on the other side and start at his nose. I'm going to go up and around. And I'm going to meet his nose, put his eyeball in the middle there, looking down. And then what I'm going to do is go up above his left eye here, right kind of straight up from the eyeball. I'm going to draw a hook that goes around, meets against the edge of that eye, goes out kind of far, comes around in a circle, goes back to the nose. I'm going to do the same thing to the right eye there, only I'm going to start from this hook. I'm going to go start right here. I'm going to go down, we meet the eye, come back to a point right there, and then come around like so. And then what I'm going to do is go around the left eye and draw another little circle around it like so. Left, right eye, draw a little curve around it like so. So we've got his eyes set in place. Now let's go to the nose. We're going to go beneath where we put this mark in there for the eyebrow and eye area, meaning nose. Going to go down a little bit from there. I'm going to kind of draw a curved line down. That's going to be the area around the edge of his mouth, where his cheeks meet his lips. Same thing on the other side. Curved line that goes down. And then what we're going to do is make those meet with a curved line, like so. And then across from cheek to cheek, I'm going to put a straight line, and above that, a slightly curved line. Inside there, I'm going to put a very tiny rectangle, like so. Put 3 or 4 lines in there. Those are his teeth. We've drawn his mouth in there, so let's go in and color that in real fast. That'll help us give a little bit of depth to that. So from here, what I'm going to do is go up from this point on the right side of his face where his cheek meets the bottom of his face, and we're going to draw another little curved line, almost like we continue it. Go up to about the same points where the nose and the cheeks meet. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to go in and draw a curved line up to about the same point. Now this gets a little bit tricky. You can go about this any direction we want, but what we're going to do is start to draw in the rest of his hair. We're going to actually go ahead and finish in the bottom of this so that we can spend a little bit more time on his hair. So he's got a collar. So what we can do is just go out to his point, come back to a point, out and back. And we're just going to do that all the way around with these zigzag lines until we get to the other side of his head. And then we're only going to do the portrait, so we'll give it just a hint of his shoulders by putting in a little line right there and right there. So from here, what I'm going to do is begin to draw in his hair. So what I'm going to do is go where we've got his eyebrows there. I'm going to go up pretty far, and what I'm going to do is just kind of start drawing some jagged and curved lines. You can do this any way you want. But the Heat Miser's hair needs to look kind of like a flame. And go in and bring it down to where it meets his cheek right there. Same thing on the other side. A few flames. And on around. Meet the head. Alright, so what we're going to do is block in the one area left that is not part of his hair. We've got the ear, so we're going to go over here to the left and bring it up. Kind of a wavy line, comes to a point right there, comes back down, like so. And then to give it a little bit of depth, we're going to put a line in right here. Not going to meet here, I'm going to leave that. Put another little line right there, little line right there. Okay, so for his hair, where it meets his head, what we're going to do is just go in and make some little waves. And it's not very high up on his head. His head's kind of short and fat, so what we're going to do here is put just enough detail in that you can tell that this is hair, but we're not going to draw every hair in. So what I'm going to do is, where I've got a little point right here on these little curves I make, I'm going to pick an area up here that's one of these points, and I'm just going to connect the two. Like so. And they don't have to be completely precise. They don't even have to look like mine. This is an area where you can have a little bit of fun. So here I've got some areas behind his ear. I'm just going to kind of fake that. And then if you want, what you can do is go in there, draw a few little lines to make it look like it's hair, not just pieces of plastic sticking out of his forehead. And we don't have to color every single hair in there. We just need to give it enough that you get the illusion of hair in there. The lines don't all have to be the same length either. So, alright, that finishes up our quick Heat Miser, from Year Without a Santa Claus. Go ahead, sign your name somewhere, and hope I can see you next time for another drawing.
Thanks for drawing with me today. You can subscribe to my newsletter to get more art fun. Just go to brianmaysart.com/newsletter. And I'd love to see what you drew. Share it on Facebook or Instagram, and be sure to tag Brian Mays Art so I can find it. See you next time.